What causes static actor warnings in maps? See if I can shed some light on that. I downloaded a couple of objects and placed them on my starter map here. First we've got the pole shed. You'll notice on the right here, scaled at 1. Very good. Open it up, the mesh inside is also scaled at 1. What you want to look for, either editing a map or when you're making a map, check these objects when you place them. Make sure the transform is scaled at 1 and the mesh inside is scaled evenly. In other words, you could resize this, make it a little bigger by 1.1, 1.2, but X, Y, and Z have got to be the same. Conversely, you can make it a little bit smaller. You could go 0.9, 0.8, whatever. So that pretty much explains that. Now we have a good example of something with a lot of objects in it. A bulk storage bin. There again, if you edit a map and you have static actor warnings in your log, you got to go through all of these transforms first. Make sure the transform is scaled at 1. Then go back through and look underneath it at all the child transforms and meshes. You can go through all the X's first. And then open that up and check each one of these. This is done correctly. It's scaled at 1. This is also done correctly. All the scaling is even. Sometimes you'll find this whole list underneath the transform scaled at 1, and the transform itself scaled at 0.1 or whatever. They try to do the scaling with the transform rather than the meshes underneath inside the transform. This is not correct. Transforms must be scaled at 1. Something else to watch out for. I don't have a example of it here, but any objects you duplicate, be sure and check them to make sure they're scaled correctly. If you have, say, a fence section, anything else that you duplicate, you got a lot of walls. Make sure the first one is right before you duplicate it, or you're going to have a whole bunch of problems. That pretty much covers that. Any questions? Put them in the thread there. If I can't answer it, maybe somebody else can. I'm no whiz kid at this. I just started this out here about 6 weeks ago myself. But I severely edited a map that had a whole lot of these errors in it, and I learned a few things. So hopefully we can help somebody else with it here.